Want you in that dreaded Texas chain match. Well, I got something for Terry Purple. Right here, we're starting one of the greatest competitive matches in the history of Florida Championship Wrestling Professional Wrestling Federation.
All right, here you have it. Two men now. Steve Keirn holds a slight edge in experience here, but he's facing a very tough man in Al Perez, and this, in a sense, is a crosstown rivalry. All right, they lock up collar and elbow once again. It's Steve Keirn, the challenger, getting a full arm drag and twist. Good reversal by Perez now. Once again, in case you just tuned in, the Florida Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Perez in the black trunks with the white boots is the Florida Heavyweight Champion. There you see Sir Oliver Humperdinck, who accompanied Perez at ringside, and I sure hope he's there purely as an observer, frankly.
Well, God, you know I've known Sir Oliver Humperdinck a long time. You see right here, the Stephen Keirn to get himself the head scissor applied to the head of the Florida Heavyweight Champion. This is a great opportunity for Steve Keirn, a great athlete that he is, to really climb that ladder. If Steve Keirn defends to be more in my great opportunity to wrestle Steve Keirn or Al Perez, either one, for that prestigious Professional Wrestling Federation heavyweight title. You're going to see some great moves right here, the takedowns. Steve Keirn controlling the arm, controlling the situation. God, as you know, you've seen many great matches before, but this one sets out to be a real thunder fire, baby.
It does indeed. A beautiful fireman carry that took Perez to the canvas. They paddle their way back to their feet. Perez drives a shoulder to the midsection. And I have a hunch he had part of a fist in there as well just then. Good reversal by Steve Keirn has Perez back to the canvas once again. And Keirn is carrying the battle to him.
Well, I think right here the opportunity. I know in so many title defenses that I've had and going after so many titles that in this situation right here, Al Perez, of course, is a defensive wrestler. When you're the champion, you are wrestling on the defense. Steve Keirn needs to break him down, brother. He needs to break him down and hang on to that arm as the best he can and try to break him down to win this match. This could be the big spin against the sweeper, could be called. Tremendous activity throughout the Professional Wrestling Federation, throughout the country, and Florida Championship Wrestling is on fire. You know myself going to Clewiston and down in Homestead and say hello to all my people down in Miami. Look at my homecoming too in Fort Lauderdale. Look at this, great maneuvers right here. Steve right there got a pin on him maybe. Oh! Excuse me if I get just a bit excited.
That's all right. Backslide there, and Al Perez slipped away, missed with a hard, crushing right hand. And the atomic knee drop by Steve Keirn. And Mickey J., our official, in the ring. A count of two and a near fall. And Perez, the champion, tries to break the momentum. Much like...
I tell you, God, not to interrupt you, I'm a little biased here. Gator Keirn is one of my own, you know what I mean? I mean, he's in there. This opportunity, great condition athlete. You take a look at these two athletes right here. This is what Florida Championship Wrestling Professional Wrestling Federation is all about. The great athletes that Randy Roberts is drafting into this area is right here. You see now that Al Perez took a chance to take a hold of Steve Keirn, turning the tide of battle, maybe so, if you will.
Well, it's Perez now taking some shortcuts here with Steve Gator Keirn, putting that foot into the throat of Keirn, trying to shut off that oxygen supply. And once again, it's Keirn coming up a little bit slowly. A quick snap there takes Keirn back to the canvas again. Perez crashes down, but Keirn rolls to one side.
I'll tell you what, God, and I say the Gator Keirn and both Al Perez knows the importance of this match, the national importance of this match, because the Florida heavyweight title has been won by more great heavyweight champions than any other title throughout this country. This is the second single greatest title in the land. The great champions, the Mike Grahams, the Jack Briscoes, the Harley Races, the Terry Funks, the Dusty Rhodes, the Dory Funk Jr. The list is endless of who has held this title. Steve Keirn has held this title on numerous occasions. This opportunity here for the Gator man to take a hold of that, as you see, broke him down, working on that arm, baby, breaking him down. Watch the Oliver Humperdinck, baby. Easy, brother. Easy, brother. Easy, brother. Easy, brother.
Referee calls for the break. He calls for the break, and so Perez backs away, and I think Perez was anxious to back away on that one, frankly. Time is on Perez's side because this is television, special sanctioned by the PWF. This match is one fall, 20-minute time limit, the Florida title on the line. So if Perez so chooses, he could get on his bicycle and try and stay away from Steve Gator Keirn. At the onset of this match, he appeared to be very anxious, but he might be losing some of that desire right now as Keirn continues to close in on him.
Well, God, I tell you, I know that the fans are excited throughout the country, watching in their living room right now. This tremendous program going on today. When you started out with the Florida heavyweight title match on the line, brother, you're going to have a bang-up right here, Steve. Go on, get on down with him, brother.
Keirn up and over his man. Perez tried to drop toe hold, but his Keirn tripped up and outside the ring. And so Al Perez now as the challenger outside, and Perez following him out.
This little man gets hurt out here when you get outside that square circle. Al Perez is a tremendous athlete, but he knows how to take advantage. Remind me of Dory Funk Jr. just a little bit. He knew when to take advantage. Right here, no, baby, no. The hello. I'll tell you what, that will crack your back, make your liver quiver, and your knees freeze, incidentally, in public, if you will.
Perez very cleverly rolling back into the ring. You notice Humperdinck, the shadow of Humperdinck, hovering nearby, and it's Perez now putting a bear hug on him and then driving Keirn back into the ring apron, catching the ring side, and causing a lot of punishment down around the lower back area.
I got my eye on that one old red-headed rooster, too. I got my funky like a monkey eye on him, baby.
The crowd picking up the chant now for Steve Keirn, and Keirn slowly coming back into the ring. Al Perez had broken the count a couple of times. And it is Al Perez now. Big forearm across the thoracic area, then a hard right hand to the side of the jaw of Steve Keirn. And now it's Perez lending a helping hand to bring Keirn back into the ring. And a high vertical suplex.
Come on, Steven, you got to reach down for it now. Reach down for it. Come on, baby.
Keirn powers out. We're going to have to...
oh, man.
We're going to have to cut away for just a moment.
I'll tell you what, take it to him, Steven. Come on, Steven, you got to fight up, baby.
We're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we'll be back with more action here in this Florida heavyweight title match. Steve Keirn against the champion, Al Perez. We'll be right back. It is the Florida heavyweight title on the line, and Steve Keirn attempting a pinfall here on the champion, Al Perez. Perez in the white boots and black trunks. With me, of course, is the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, the Professional Wrestling Federation heavyweight champion. Obviously scouting this match because one of these two men is obviously going to be your next opponent.
I'll tell you what, when we were way at the break there, Steve Keirn tried just a couple times to reach way down and grab for it. He's in dire straits right now. Come on, baby. Right there. Referee, look up and see the rope. Man, I just get a little bit excited because the bottom line is Steve got to reach down and know what this is all for, and I know it does. He has lived his life to be a champion, and Professional Wrestling Federation has got the greatest athletes in the world right here, baby, live and in color. Come on, Steven. Come on, Gator. Yeah.
Whipping a good reversal by the Gator. The Gator charges in, and Al Perez ducks to one side. And this match is really beginning to take its toll, and oh, brother, Perez caught him low in the abdomen that time. Perez closing in on his man. Remember, time is on Perez's side. This match is one fall, 20-minute time limit.
Well, you know, God, yourself, like I said earlier, I think Al Perez's main streak here is to control Stephen Keirn, to get the Gator down to the point of where he can go for the helicopter, the big spin, brother. Haven't seen no men walk away from that without a defeat in their hands. And Steve Keirn got to fire back and snatch that old sleeper and put him to Betty by live and in color on this television, going throughout this country, Europe, and the world, baby. Come on, Steve, you got to fire up right here. Got to watch it there, watch it there, watch it there.
And it is just out of camera range. Sir Oliver Humperdinck almost threw a punch at Keirn, and he heard the American Dream issue that warning and backed away in a wise move, in my opinion. And Keirn drives an elbow right into the midsection of Al Perez. Keirn catches him, a boot to the midsection, a headbutt that puts Perez back and a little bit rocky. He's a little rocky. He crossed his running lights with that headbutt, catches him in the pit of the stomach again, and then one to the side of the head. Dangerously close to the temple on that strike.
Well, Steve, right now, is getting ready to get a little wind back in him here. Great condition athlete. Right here, that's a big old suplex. Right there, got to turn to go for the pin here now. Gator got to get right with himself right here, brother, because he got the opportunity to drop a big hammer on him. Oh, low is me. I mean, low is me. That hurts them two cheeks that you sat on, Daddy.
It does indeed, and Perez a roll out of the way, and so Keirn, feeling that jarring blow to the vertebrae, now is caught again in Perez. Setting him for that atomic knee drop, jars the spine once again.
That'll break you down in a hard, lonesome way right there, brother. Come on, baby. Get up now. Reach back, Steven. Come on, Steven. Come on, baby. Come on, Steve.
A very excited Dusty Rhodes and a very partisan Dusty Rhodes, hoping, of course, that Steve Keirn will garner. He's got the sleeper hold. He's got, and Perez made it.
Brother, I mean, that was close to the essential needed for an ending to this situation. Yeah. Jump in on him there. Give it
Double cradle. And again, that 2 count, Perez powered out. Perez with extremely powerful legs. Perez,
oh, yeah. He tried for the spin. He went for the spin right there. Good counter now. Crank on him.
Went for that chopper spin, and he misses that time, and Keirn goes back with a sleeper hold.
Got a hook.
Keirn's got that sleeper hold, and Al Perez in desperation now. That forearm coming across the... Rooster trying to get into the... Oh, wait a minute.
What the hell? What is this?
Manny Fernandez just came in and clocked Keirn from behind with a steel chair. Wait a minute, Dusty, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Dusty Rhodes just left here. And wait a minute, Rhodes...